start with Anderson. What did you like about what he did out there?
Well, he's pitched good. He's 5-0 for us. I mean, he really threw one of his strongest games with us. He made a mistake pitch to Jay Up for the home run, and we pretty much stayed away from him as much as we can in the series. And that they tried to sneak one in on him, and Jay Up got it. But other than that, really good. Gave us a chance to win, and we had big inning there. Scored some runs for him.
What's his makeup that's allowed him to come up here and do this?
He locates well, so he can. If you remember the things we were talking about earlier in the year, he's just he can pitch to a game plan pretty consistently. Hits his areas pretty good. He walked one guy, but he strike out like 8 guys. I mean, then as he started off tonight, his breaking ball, his changeup wasn't very good, and as he got into the game, that got much better, and he was able to locate it. It was up earlier in the game, so he stayed away from it. And he kept working on it between innings and stuff. He came out and found it, and it was a big pitch for him.
Was it always inexplicable about the run support that he's had? I mean, even though he was out of the game, he was.
Tell me if you figure it out. I like it. It's happened many years in this game that certain guys get more run support. I don't really have an answer for you. He keeps the guys in the game. They play well behind him. He gets after the guys. That's one of the things about when you locate, you can pitch some to contact, keeps everybody in the game. But as far as why we've scored well for him, it's one of those things.
You said before the game that hanging was the term you used
Yep.
to describe. Is that why Brad pitched the ninth?
Yep. I mean, we kind of had Marshall set up, and he got some experience today. It was at 36 pitches. And, but he got it done. He'll learn from it. He was overthrown a little bit. The ball was up a little bit. And give Atlanta credit. I mean, they busted their ass against us. It was a tough series. Good team for us to beat, though.
Ziegler had thrown 4 or 5, but he was still okay.
Ziegler?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was okay. I mean, we had to make our choice today. I talked to Ziggy before. I talked to all the guys, and he's pretty efficient. I mean, you could tell he was been used. I mean, he just got real smart, just really focused on keeping the ball down today. Pena maybe thought they were going to take a pitch. We found that out real quick. They weren't. But then they just kept the ball down, and got the next 3 outs.
With Addison, when you said hanging, do you mean physically tired? I mean, in what way?
When you pitch a lot, I mean, like, if you look at his games, you wouldn't think that he's pitched as much as the other guys. But like I say, when you're a closer, you have to get up a lot, because if you score, you're in the game. Then all of a sudden you don't score, you're out of the game. Things like that happen quite a bit. If you're behind, and all of a sudden if you go ahead, you're in the game. So, I mean, he's got a tired arm. It's nothing serious or anything like that. He just has a tired arm. Send him in there to Ken and the boys and let them work their magic on him, and give him a day to recover. And that's kind of why we held Marshall out yesterday, so he'd be able to go today. You try and get these guys split up a little bit.
Peralta's ability to hit, so he'll play up here.
He's throwing the bat well. He drops the head on it. It was big for us. I mean, we had a lot of pressure on them in the last 2 nights, and we didn't really max on our opportunities, but we kept the pressure on. We didn't get discouraged by it. So big hits like that got the job done. CO, he had an AB earlier in the game where it didn't work out very good for him. Got up there and got Bronson around there. Shabby was looking at me, why am I pinch running for him? But that's why. I'm not sure Shabby would have scored on that ball.
37-year-old pitchers are good candidates to pinch run.
Yeah, beyond his, it's not that he's really fast, but he's very smart. He's comfortable out there. That's why we put him out there.
What are your thoughts on facing up in this series? And as a former player, do you think it means a lot to him to come back to where he's playing Homer?
You'd have to ask him what it means to have him. I mean, he's a good player. We had to deal with him. We had a pretty good game plan against him. Made a couple mistakes. He tagged us. The big thing is we won the series.